Alright, well, let's see here. Let's get this thing turned on. So, this radio here, as you can see, you look really close. Here you see the menu through it. So this is how they sent it to me. It's got a scratch screen. And, I don't think there's a protector on it, to be honest, but there might be. But I'm not going to peel it off. I contacted the seller and just said, hey, you sent me a radio with a scratch screen. So we'll see what they say. Sometimes they're willing to give you a substantial discount, or in some cases, a complete refund. So, anyway, get my soda open over here. I'm at the tattoo table today, where I work on tattoo machines. So, there isn't like a simple, easy way to activate the screen on this. You'd either maybe turn the volume knob. Even the volume knob doesn't activate the screen. So the screen is really hard to view outside. It turns off quickly. There is no brightness adjustment on the screen as far as I can tell. The manual for this radio is some other weird crap. Let me go get the manual and I'll be right back. So, for whatever reason, they're calling this radio the GD series, and you can do a search on Google and you won't find anything. There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. So, in the manual, it goes through some things, and dual band displayed, built-in FM, reverse function, busy channel lockout, repeater shift, channel frequency mode, scanner function, precise setting of scanning frequency range, useful frequency can be saved as channels, operating modes, VHF, UHF, 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 VHF, VHF. Okay. Weird. Operating modes. UHF to VHF, UHF to UHF, and VHF to VHF, which means they're saying you can't do VHF to UHF. I don't know what it is, so crossband something. Full dot matrix display, channel or frequency selection, dual band, dual display, and dual single display sync set. Large screen, full keyboard, open operations menu, get rid of shackles of programming software. Okay, bad Chinglish. He was showing us a radio called a GD18. I think that this is a UV18 that's hard to find. Here's a GD20, which I don't know what it is. These radios all have what looks like possibly similar batteries. And then we have our radio here, but it's not a GD. So GD17, buttons and controls. Antenna, FM broadcast monitor, key, mic input, battery pack, type C indicator, flashlight, emergency light, menu key, color CD, blah, 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 PTT. So, one of the things that I really was having trouble with was I couldn't figure out how to go from VFO mode to channel mode, memory mode. There isn't anything on this radio. It's not like where you have these ones here where they don't even have an A and B button, so there's no dedicated button for that, which to me is obnoxious, and it doesn't tell you how to do it in here. Battery level indicator. When the battery reads empty, the battery is depleted. Blah, blah, blah. No kidding. Turning on the radio, turning off the radio, adjusting the volume, making a call. Frequency mode, this is where I started to read. And I'm like, it doesn't tell you how to do it. Advanced features. Frequency scanning. The function can scan frequency. In frequency mode, press scan for more than 2 seconds and the radio will start scanning the frequency according to the setup frequency. You can change the scanning direction. This isn't what I thought it was. Channel scanning. I was thinking of where it reads like the tone. High and low power. FM radio, manual programming channels, a frequency mode versus channel mode. Oh, it does actually tell you. In standby mode, press and hold the menu key to switch between VFO and memory channel modes. Used for temporary frequency assignments such as testing frequency at quick field programming if permitted. But you're not going to pick this radio up and figure out some of these things. Repeater programming. Let's see here. Appendix, troubleshooting chart. Technical specifications. 5 watts, 2 watts. Frequency coverage for Europe and Canada is slightly different. 144 to 146. 144 to 148, or 138 to 174, 430 to 440, 430 to 450, 406 to 470, memory channel 999, receive sensitivity 0.25 microvolts at 12 dB synod, rated audio output 1 watt at 16 ohms, receive current equal to or greater than 380 amps. Milliamps. Sorry, tired. Okay. Shortcut menu operations. Squelch level. Menu plus 0. Step. Menu plus 1. TX power. Menu plus 2. These are actually indicated on the keys. TXP. Menu plus 3, power save. I always thought it was save, like save frequency, but it's power saving mode. Vox level, menu plus 4. Bandwidth narrow, menu plus 5. Backlight auto, backlighting. How many seconds you want. And timer. There's no way to adjust the display brightness either, and it's not bright enough. You can't see anything unless it's on. Backlight. Let's see what the backlight auto backlight menu. Okay, we'll change it to backlight. Oh wait, what's this? You get 1 second bright or 10 seconds. Okay.
Confirm.
Okay, cool. Let me see what that does. And you have to hit that key to get out of the menu.
Scanning begin.
Let's just see what it does. So we're gonna go back over here and see if this thing stays on. Timeout timer, RxGCS, CTCS, TX, RX, TX. Oh man, I'm tired. S-code signal, scan mode, PTT ID, MDFA channel, display mode, busy lock, auto lock, direction, offset direction, memory, delete, alarm, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I think maybe it just stays on. Okay, interesting. Okay. We'll go in here. 14652. We'll just test it real quick. KEG 7 HVR monitoring. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna hear me. We'll just put it on there. So I think maybe I'm also looks like I'm on low power. Let's turn this one on here. Okay. I just like this so much better. Okay. KG 7 HVR test 1 2 3 4. Turn it up a little bit. KG 7 HVR testing 1 2 3 4. Now let's try this one. KG 7 HVR test 1 2 3 4. No, it doesn't look like, the screen actually doesn't look like this in person. It's more of a lighter blue color. And it's really hard to display it. I think so. If you do that, it just stays on, bright. Interesting. Not always on, just says bright. And I think
Menu.
the brightness is the same.
Backlight.
Let's do 1 second.
Confirm.
Okay. It's just as bright. What it means is that it's on constantly. So you can have it to be on constantly. That's kind of cool, I guess. Okay, so open, set power message, Roger beep, hopping frequency hopping, sync, dual band, single display, menu plus 40. Okay.
Menu.
Sync. Let's go with.
Confirm.
Okay. Now, what was our backlight? Our backlight was, because I don't want to scroll through the menu. This is kind of nice with the quick ones. Let's see, PTT. I just can't believe they'd send me a radio with scratch. Now, these radios were listed on Amazon, and there was one that was $29.99, and it said lowest price in 30 days. And then the same seller was selling one for $28.99. Same shipping, same everything, same description. So I thought that was a little strange. It's like they almost knew that they were selling them like this. Okay, menu plus 6.
Menu. Backlight.
Okay. There we go.
Confirm.
Okay, so we're in VFO mode with a single synced display, so we could sync the displays. I think that's pretty cool. So, like, if you had like you'd have like your name, it would show up on the top with your frequency on the bottom. But there's other radios that give you more information than even that. So, like, this is kind of very basic. There's a Radtel radio that's got dual lines, and it gives you the name and the frequency, and then when you key it up, it shows you the frequency switching, and then it shows your PL tone. Like this radio here, if I'm not mistaken, this one right here,
Channel mode.
when we're in this mode, it actually doesn't show the shift. But that's a repeater. No shift. Just doesn't show it.
22.
So, kind of annoying on this one. So you don't know if you've actually programmed it to go into simplex. or duplex, even though there's a thing there. So now when you see this one, I mean, you can read it when it's off. So like, I like that. So this one here, you would have to leave it permanently on. I don't know how that's going to affect your battery, but I would imagine it would probably be pretty critical. So, okay, let's go through the rest of the manual here before I fall asleep. And then I sent a message to the seller about the scratch screen, but like, I mean, like, what do I want them to do? Give me a free radio? You know, do I want a replacement? Do you want to return it? You know, I mean, like, I don't really think it's going to achieve anything, but I just wanted to like say something to them, like, hey, look, you know, maybe everybody else doesn't care, but I do. Okay, so we've been through all this. I was actually going to send them a really nasty message because the fact that like this manual doesn't match the radio, they don't come with any software. Declaration of conformity. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something about the EU. So anyway, I did make one QSO on a repeater today, and the guy said it sounded pretty good. I believe it's unlocked for GMRS and stuff like that. It doesn't have 220. I'm not able to enter the frequency in there. So let me see what's a 220 frequency here. So I don't even think you can even get it to receive on 220. We got here.
Frequency mode, channel mode.
This one's horrible. Frequency mode.
Frequency mode, channel mode.
Okay.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay. 224. Where's that repeater? I can't get it to key it up. Anyway. Let's see. 2, 2, 4, 0, 8, 0. It won't let me do it. So, what I found is it would go to like 174, and that's kind of the limit of what it will do. The PTT feels really crappy. This is rubber. This is rubber. Everything else is rubber. It has a GPS logo, but no GPS as far as I know. Flashlight on the bottom is kind of, you know, gimmicky. It's okay, I guess. It's not amazing, but, you know, whatever. It is that bullshit. And then I think it does the usual. I heard you can't scan. Yeah, it doesn't scan. We'll see. I have to turn that off because they do copyright crap. Anyway, so it doesn't scan. I already read about that. I already knew that. I mean, basically the only reason you'd buy this is for the USB-C. There's definitely better radios out there. I mean, it does seem to have a fairly decent receiver, and you guys heard the audio through it. It's not too bad. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they were $49. Now they're $29. I mean, I think maybe, you know, could be a good radio. Just not happy about that display, but you know, it's Amazon. They like to sell used radios. Well, it's not Amazon that does it, it's the sellers. And they package up these radios that have been returned and clean them up, and they send them back to Amazon fulfillment and get resold again. That's how it works, guys. And you'll get some sellers that will like say, oh, well, you know, the battery is attached to the radio so we can ship it on a plane. Otherwise, they won't let us ship it. No, it's actually the opposite. They don't want the battery attached to the radio because it's a fire hazard when it's connected to the radio. So they're actually lying when they say that. At least until I'm corrected and somebody proves me wrong. A radio with the battery on the back of it is a used radio. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope this video helps anybody that's looking at this radio. Remember, there are several variants of this radio. Your chances of finding a UV17 Pro with GPS and 1,000 memories and 10 banks is highly unlikely on Amazon and questionable on eBay, maybe AliExpress. Most people keep ordering them and keep getting this one. So, thanks for watching. If you like the video and you want to share it. That's great. Help my channel. And I do earn a little bit of money here and there from the channel, about $1 a day. So if it gets good enough, I can afford to use money from the channel to buy more radios to review. Thank you.